lights on.
That he lined up, he had to move that dot up, which brings your pattern up, and it looks like maybe just a little bit.
One and done every year.
Yeah, love it.
One and done every year.
All right, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. It is the middle of April, and that means turkey season is right around the corner. It was about a year ago we did a review on a whole bunch of different TSS loads. From that review, we got a lot of questions on what scopes we were using, what optics. I think it's a big question right now. People are spending about $200 on this budget gun and don't want to go and spend $200 on a scope to go with it. So we had a company reach out to us, CV Life. They sent us this Jackal red dot scope. Looking forward to trying this scope out. Already put this on my brand new Stevens 301 20 gauge. He's shooting the same 20 gauge from last year. He's made some mods, so let him talk through some of those mods.
We went just basically, I added a cam for the front of it. I picked up in the off season, just a little extra footage or something like that.
That's the brand new Tacticam?
Brand new Tacticam, 6.0 I think it is. Indian Creek choke tube, which we have in every one, but I switched from the 555 to the 570. Kind of curious to see, he's got the 555, me shooting the 570, if there is a difference at all is kind of what I'm kind of doing today. Also, putting the new CV Life red dot on here. Like I said, we just got Tyler his 301, and if you buy it without the scope, it saves you $50 probably. And these scopes are
about 65 bucks.
65 bucks, and I tell you what, like, good quality, very low profile, which is what I look for in my gun.
So this is the scope that actually comes with the Stevens 301. This is Hagen's 410.
Which shoot just fine.
Yeah.
No problem with it, but the only thing that I would say is you did, I think, have one time when the battery went dead.
That's right.
Because this after
4 minutes.
4 minutes with nothing or not moving, it'll turn off.
That's right.
And it has something called, it's called the shake
awake. Yep.
Shake awake. So if you feel it moving or you pick up your gun, it'll turn on for you. So, and it's like, how many hours?
40,000.
40,000 hours of runtime on one battery. Where that, I know Tyler had an issue a couple years ago or something like that and left it on and it was dead when they went to go hunting. So
you definitely can't use it. So one thing that we like about these, they come with two different mounts. I already have mine on the gun. He just took his Bushnell off, and we're gonna shoot mine today. We're gonna install his on the gun and then shoot some shots, get it sighted in. We'll let you know how they track. Just
the visual between the one I took off and what I'm putting on right now without even shooting it, it's way more picture quality. Clear inside for sure. Like it's legit. So I'm really excited about trying it. And like I said, you know, they make scopes that are 180 bucks, 190 bucks, but we, as a budget gun, which is what we've all done, and we love these guns, want something that you don't have to spend $200 on a red dot. You know, I'm not buying a Vortex Viper. I'm just not doing it. Right. So these 65 bucks is what they have them for.
That's right.
So we'll put them in test. Like I said, we use them all year. And, and then maybe at the end of the year, we'll give another honest opinion about what we think of them. But
this gun is brand new, never been shot. Let's get it on some paper and see what it does.
Let's get my scope mounted up.
All right, guys, so we got Hagen's 410. He's still shooting the red dot scope that you get with it, but we're gonna go ahead. It's been in the closet, in the safe for about a year, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with just this high brass, pretty cheap 410 shot. We got the target at 20 yards. Just gonna make sure that the pattern's where we want it before we start shooting the TSS. So
still on paper. Yeah.
Yep. So we're just gonna shoot it a piece of cardboard first, and then see how it does. So as you can see, or maybe you can't, there's a pellet pattern. Looks like it's just a little bit high, but not horrible. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a turkey up there, and we'll see how it does with the TSS.
Ooh, that might be a thing. Huh? There, maybe. Works it, doesn't it?
All right, so we're all set up. He is using the Turkey Ninja, actually. I thought those were the Verdicts, but he's gonna use the Turkey Ninjas at 20 yards, and we'll see how it does.
Okay. All right, you're done.
All right, so yeah, he's done. This is why we did this last year. We already know what we like. We don't need to, I think we shot like $350 worth of shells last time.
To give an honest review about the TSS, and we didn't know what we wanted to shoot. Now we have a handful. All the shells are kind of performing the same for the most part. There was about 3 that stood out to us that were just a little bit better, we thought. and that's what we kind of stick with. So we know what we're doing for ammo as far as this point.
Yep.
Now we're just kind of reviewing the scope, make sure Hagen's gun's on clearly.
Just checking things for turkey season starts in 2 weeks, man. I can't wait.
Clearly, it's just our first good day. Finally, I think we're out of the slump. We're finally planting trees and doing all this stuff. We're hoping we're done with it. So, yeah, we just want to make sure Hagen's still on paper, and he is looking good.
Right
so,
there,
no
20 yards. Not even a question. Huh? You like it?
Yeah.
Good
Am I gonna
shot,
shoot at
Turkey
40?
ninjas, dude.
Nope.
Nope. Done.
Okay.
Done.
All right. Let's put another one on, and I'm gonna shoot. Yeah. Okay. Gabby can shoot. Yep. So Gabby's gonna sight hers in real quick, and then we will get into the CV Life Jackal red dots. All right, guys. So you obviously remember Gabby, the turkey slayer. She's gonna go ahead and shoot the Federal number 9 TSS, and she's still using the Vortex scope. But we'll see how she does. See if she's dialed in still.
One and done every year.
Yeah, love it.
One and done every year. Huh.
That's just how I do it.
I'll do it, bud.
I just kill stuff.
Yeah, huh?
Just kill stuff.
Oh, Dad sets you up pretty good for that one.
All right, so just like with Hagen, Gabby is dialed in, no excuses. These kids don't really miss anyways, but.
Thanks, Tyler.
Yeah, Gabby. Check it out, Federal number 9s, 20 yards. It's a perfect shot for that 410. What do you have to say, Gabby? Pumped, excited?
Yeah, I just
love being on camera, huh?
Love it. Okay, now I got sliders in.
All right.
You want to try it on a new target? How many targets you got?
Yeah, we got enough. I got like 16. So we're good.
Do our first shot on turkey then. Okay.
All right, let's see what Uncle Taylor does.
Dog.
Just gonna like shoot some sick shot at 20 yards and see if we can hit the paper and then make some adjustments, see how it tracks. Pretty excited about it. Hagen's crossbow scope did exactly what I needed it to as far as sighting it in. It tracked well and it stayed there for the whole season. We shoot our crossbows and bows throughout the whole season, and it was dialed in every time we picked it up. So makes me think that this Jackal is going to be just the same thing. So let's see how it does.
Gimme.
All right, this is the first time with the CV Life Jackal.
All right, let's try it.
Again,
These are just 6 shots, Federals.
one thing I noticed actually is if we go to sight this in, we have to go ahead and track. Their caps have like little tiny tab on them, so you don't need to be looking for a knife or a dime or whatever. Yeah,
Everybody
And
pulls their knife out.
that's right.
No
So that goes right in there, and you can change your
I like that.
sight.
Ah, I
All
like
right.
that already.
Let's see how it works.
Okay, let's see first shot. Need my headgear though. All right, ready?
Yep.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Let's go check that out.
It's not bad for
Right out of the box.
6-shot Federals.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that.
Not bad for 6-shot Federals.
Yeah. Dang.
That's great, right? I think.
Look at that. That is wild. So that's that new choke too, though.
Yeah. See, I'm not sure. The 570 I ordered, and we had the 555s before, I think they were. So I just ordered the 570. They say a little tighter pattern. I want to find out for myself. You know, just something every year, try to do something a little different maybe, but.
So that's just like cheap Walmart Federal 6-shot.
I think 16 bucks a box, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot another one, keep this target up. I'm gonna chase it up a little bit. You know, what I'll do is, it's kind of cool with these dots. I'm assuming this is how it's gonna work like I did the other ones. I put it right here when I held it. So I'll put it back on here, and I'll chase my arrow. When I move it, it should chase the pattern down, okay? I move it right down to the good part of the pattern right there. See that? So what you do is literally you keep it where it was, and it shot a little bit low. Or yeah, so I move this to my dot moves itself right down the middle of that pattern. Now my next shot should be
because you're gonna raise the gun to now put the dot where you want it, and it should shoot right in there.
This should be dead nuts right now.
Perfect. Let's see what it's got.
Okay, right there. Ready?
Yep.
That's it.
Just like that.
Just like that. 2 shots.
All right, just like that. 2 shots. So like he was saying, when he shot that first time, your dot was right here. So when he went back, since the shot was a little bit low, he tracked it down while it was still on the rest. And that means that the next time that he lined up, he had to move that dot up, which brings your pattern up. And it looks like maybe just a little bit.
I think this was a little bit. Yeah, maybe we should move it just a touch over.
Yep.
Which means when I go back to the bench, I take my dot, I put it back here where I was aiming, and I move it over just to right here.
Yep. And that means your barrel next time you look through that scope will now be going this way, and it's going to move kind of this better pattern here over just a little bit.
Instead of trying to play your clicks and you're like, this many clicks, whatever, you see me, I just turned it and it just went straight down,
which
straight
is
down,
pretty
right
neat.
in the middle.
Cool.
That's
2 shots.
Shot. I'm gonna move it and I'm shooting TSS right now.
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't even TSS still. So, loving the choke.
We'll try it.
Loving the scope so far. It did what he said, so that's the first time we've actually sighted it in and had to track it, and it moved where it's supposed to. So let's move it a little bit more and shoot the TSS. Which one's you gonna shoot first?
I'm gonna go with probably should be the Verdict. The Verdict. Last year I killed 2 birds with them last year.
Copy that.
And it's not anything more than just that's what I have, and that's like I know the Federals all are shoot good. So, but yeah, we're gonna throw it in there, and like I said, I'm gonna move this real quick, just a little bit. Track that. See if that helps a little bit. Put it on there. Right there.
Okay.
From center of the head to left side of the head, so.
Love it.
This could be just maybe the TTS shoots right in there. I don't know.
Right.
We'll see. I had some in here from last year. Verdict. Lights on. Done.
All right, so that is 3 shots. We just switched to the TSS. That was the Verdict, and we're done.
I'm already putting my gun away.
Yep, already putting the gun away.
Enough.
So, my goodness.
I'll look at it real quick and I'll grab another target for you. Look
So
at that.
again, that tracked, that brought that over real well. And look at what we got here. Let's spin you around so you can see. Blew a hole right through the dang thing, man. That's crazy. 20 yards, Verdict TSS.
And we're not. We know last year off the
yeah.
review we learned we can track this all the way back to 60.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. I didn't have to move nothing from 20 to 60 last year. I killed that bird in Indiana, 55 or something. Not worried about it. I know this shot will continue out to 60. Confident. That's why we do the reviews. And that's it. I'm done. Put the gun away.
Yep.
See you in a couple weeks.
So I'm curious about the Tacticam footage. And I like the choke. We already see the results of that new choke. And I
like to think it's tighter because I bought it. I hope. I hope. But I don't know. We'll see.
All right, so that is thumbs up for that scope as well. CV Life seems to be dialed in.
It moved every time we asked it to move.
Right. So again, the reason for this is you don't want to spend $200 on a great budget gun and then go and spend a ton of money, because that makes it not a budget anymore, right? So, all right, so my turn. All right, guys, so this is a brand new gun. Taylor actually got me this for my birthday. Thank you, brother. Went ahead and put the cheek rest on that and the Indian Creek choke tube. What size is that tube?
It's a 5.55.
Okay, so this is the one that Taylor shot last year, and he loves it. Just threw the CV Life on. As you can tell, we have the low profile mount on this one. You really barely need that cheek rest. Like, that is so low profile. It's really made for this gun. It's perfect. Fits right on that Picatinny rail. And we're getting ready to shoot it. So we're gonna throw in 20 gauge Federals, just a cheap load, and sight it in and see how it does.
Okay.
All right, like Taylor just said, look through the scope. It's super bright out today, not a cloud in the sky. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn the illumination up on this. It has 10 different powers, so I'm gonna make it so I can see it a little bit better. Super easy to adjust. There we go. All right, this is my first time shooting this gun. If you remember last year, I was shooting the Mossberg 935. The gun kicks like a mule. It actually like fell out of the lead sled. This gun, I've wanted one just to match kind of Taylor's and Higgins and Gabby's, but they're so amazing at how they hold a pattern, and when you're walking through game lands or wherever, they're just so light.
You don't even know you have them on your back. Yeah, that's
so.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's see how it does. Oh, leave it right there, huh?
Yep, leave it right in there. Almost the same thing.
All right, so again, threw it on there. It's about 6-8 inches low. So I'm gonna go ahead. I haven't moved it yet. It's still in the sled. I'm gonna go ahead and change that. All right, guys. So we are all dialed in. Very happy with this new scope, CV Life.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for sending that. We're gonna try it out this year. We got one more shot. We're gonna throw in TSS. Gonna shoot the verdicts. Just threw a new target up. Let's see how it does. That'll do. You see the cardboard go flying off the back?
I'd say that'd work.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Let me go and get a.
All right, let's go check that out real quick. Show these guys how that just shot. All right, so there you have it. It took us each like 3 shots to get it sighted in. I actually might bring that back down just a little bit now that we threw the TSS in it. As far as pattern goes, 20 yards. This is insane, right? So this was a fresh target, and you can tell it literally blew a hole right through it. I saw the cardboard go flying out the back. So
yeah.
Probably some BBs in your shed out there. But
Probably.
Anyways, like I said, this new TSS load, I might bring that down and over just a little bit. We'll shoot it one more time, but definitely happy with that, and I think we're all ready for the season. So,
Who's got my gun?
Who's got my gun? Okay, so we just went out. Still shooting just a little bit high with the TSS, so I'm gonna make one more change. We'll bring it down just a couple inches, and then we'll throw another shell in it and make sure we're dialed in. That'll do. Why do I have the worst luck with guns jumping though? But not on the table, so I don't know.
They're right there.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay.
All right. So Taylor beat me down range, and check this out. This is unbelievable. Never seen it before. That is crazy. That wad literally got stuck in the turkey target.
That's cool. That's wild. How tight's your pattern? Pretty tight.
That is crazy.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, so that would have literally taken out the jugular of that turkey. So, all right, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. We aren't gonna shoot a ton of ammo because we've already done that video. I'll put a link up above. Go check that out. You can see all the different ammo that we shot last year. Again, this was a review on the CV Life scope. Seems so far to like a pretty good scope. Yep. Tracks well.
Yep.
It's crystal clear. Nice adjustments. 40,000 hours of battery life.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm
not gonna worry about it now. I was always worried about my last one. I carried a battery in my pack.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the Allen wrench.
Maybe put a new one in at the beginning of every year or something like that, and you're just good. Like a $2 little watch battery. So
wow.
Thank you guys for sending that. Again, there'll be a link in the description below. Leave a promo code at the bottom of the screen. Tacticam seemed to work well. Can't wait to throw some B-roll up.
Yeah.
See how that looked. And all right, guys, that'll do it. Stay tuned. We're gonna be bringing you some awesome turkey hunts this year.
We got youth coming up.
We got
the leaves are starting to bud here.
Oh yeah, got our eyes on some good birds.
There's a lot of birds, a lot more this year I think than last year. So
yeah,
I'm excited. Gabby's we're gonna go back to state game land like we did last year. Working in that area, the birds are back in there like they seem to always be.
Nice.
So problem with that is sometimes there's a lot of people that hunt it and the pressure. I went in there a couple weeks after the season, or in the middle of the season there, second, third week, and I just ran into people all over. The birds were so spooky, and I could tell people were in there walking around, but that's part of state game land. So.
Well, that's the good thing about youth season too. Get them while they're fresh. Got some new decoy spreads, but all right, guys, hit the subscribe button if you guys find this video useful, and we'll keep letting you know how good these scopes are.